We moved in with my uncle's family in another part of the village, far from the woods. For a few days, things seemed normal. I almost believed we had escaped. But one night, as I lay on my mat in my uncle's hut, I heard it again. The crying. Soft at first, then rising. The voice dragging my name through the air. Chinedu. I sat up, heart pounding. This was miles away from our old house, yet she had followed me. My mother sat in the corner, wide-eyed. She heard it too. She whispered, "She won't stop. She has chosen you."
My mother begged the village elders for help. They listened, then shook their heads. "She is no ordinary ghost," one said. "She feeds on children. Once she calls your name, you are marked. No distance can save you." They spoke of rituals, sacrifices of goats, blood sprinkled at crossroads, fire burnt at midnight. But even then, they said, the spirit rarely left her victims in peace. One elder leaned close to me and whispered, "If she takes you, you will not die. You will walk again, but it will not be you." His words sat in my chest like stone.
That night, I dreamt of her. I was standing in the woods. She was crouched in front of me, her hair dragging on the dirt. When she lifted her head, her eyes glowed white, and her mouth cracked open. "Come with me," she whispered. "It is better there." I woke up screaming. My uncle and his wife rushed in. They swore they had heard nothing, but my mother was already on her knees, crying into her palms. After that, the dreams came every night. Each time she was closer. Each time her voice was sweeter, softer, harder to resist. Even in daylight, I caught glimpses of her reflection in water, her shadow in doorways. Sometimes I heard her humming behind me. I began to wonder if I was losing my mind. The elders finally agreed to try a cleansing ritual. At midnight, they lit a fire in the village square. They circled me, chanting, sprinkling blood from a goat onto the flames. The smoke rose high, thick and black. For a moment, I felt light, as if something heavy had lifted from my chest. Then I heard it, her scream. It ripped through the night, so loud the fire nearly went out. The ground shook, dogs howled, my ears bled. The elders staggered back, terrified. "She is too strong," one whispered. "The ritual only made her angry." I knew then there was no cleansing that could save me. Days later, I learned something that made the haunting worse. An old woman in the village pulled me aside. Her voice was low, trembling. "They lied to you," she said. "She was no witch. She was betrayed. The men who accused her wanted her land. They tied her in the woods and left her to starve. She cursed them as she died. That curse became her voice. That hunger became her spirit." I felt sick. The woman was not just a monster. She was a victim turned into something darker than death. And now she wanted me. One night, the elders said it was time to end it. They could not protect the whole village if she kept growing stronger. So they gathered torches and charms and marched me to the edge of the woods. The air was cold. The trees loomed like giants. As soon as we stepped inside, the crying began. Soft at first, then all around us, echoing from every direction. "Chinedu!" The men tightened their grips on their cutlasses. My legs shook, but I kept walking. We reached the tree where she had been tied long ago. The bark was scarred, blackened. The ground smelled of rot. And then she appeared. Not far, not hidden. She stepped out into the moonlight, taller than before, her face stretched and wrong, her limbs bending backwards, her mouth wide enough to swallow me whole. The elders shouted prayers, raised charms, but her laugh cut through them like fire through grass. "Give him to me, or I will take you all." The men dropped their charms and fled. Only I was left. I don't remember everything that happened. I remember her hand, cold and long, touching my face. I remember my body freezing, my breath stuck in my chest. I remember her whisper, "You are mine now." Then I woke up outside the woods, my mother crying over me. The elders stood back, silent, ashamed. They told her I was lucky, that most who meet her never return alive. But I knew the truth. She didn't take me because she didn't need to. She marked me. I could feel it, deep in my chest, a weight that would never leave. For a while, things were quiet. The voice didn't call. The dreams stopped. I almost believed it was over. Until one night, I caught my younger brother staring at the window. His lips moved as if he was listening to something. When I shook him, he whispered without blinking, "She's calling my name now." And I knew the curse had only passed on. Watch out. Will it be the end? Or will the screaming woman of the forest take his younger brother? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more African folk tales.